Today we got special guest, Funkilicious. All right, all right. And not only that, we have two other members, actually three, including myself. We have Freddy Sweet.
That's right, baby. Freddy
And
Sweet.
we got the Teddy Bear. And so since we running, a little fast here, I want to talk to you about, where did you grow up?
I grew up in South Central Los Angeles, on the east side of Los Angeles, not too far from Huntington Park and Southgate. And that's it.
And that's it. Okay, Teddy Bear, same?
Well, we grew up actually in the same neighborhood, same school.
And what school was that?
Well, we went to Russell,
We went to
Drew.
Drew. Then
and
we split off at high school.
He went to Fremont, I went to Jefferson.
Right.
So, we've been together since knee-high midgets,
Right.
The same thing, like Jimmy Jam and Terry.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Freddy Sweet, what got you into this music?
That's a long story. I'm going to keep it short. When I was about 6 years old, my stepdad had a friend came over to the house and he was playing a guitar. He was playing it pretty bad. And so I just got intrigued with it. And then I asked him, could I play it? And I was shocked. He put it around, I fell over, but it was too heavy. But I played it, and ever since then I had the bug. I didn't get really serious until I turned about 12.
Okay.
12 years old is really when I really started playing guitar. That was my first instrument. Self-taught, taught myself how to sing.
Really?
And I was influenced by Jimi Hendrix was one of my, and then Ernie Isley was two of my biggest. They were biggest influence in my life.
Right. Well, I got a question. Is it true?
Here we go.
Is it true? You got a Grammy.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about that a little bit.
Yes, years ago, I used to write jingles for this company. The company name was Bulalalala.
Okay.
And so I was writing jingles and doing different things, writing different commercials. And then one day I got person screaming on the phone, and I hung up on her. I thought it was a joke. So she called back. She said, no, Fred, seriously, the song that you wrote for this commercial actually won a Grammy. It was the first Grammy that they had ever won.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it was I wrote some for Ralph, but it was actually, remember, it's for Boys Market.
Yeah, Boys Market.
Oh,
Boys
wow.
Market.
Okay,
It was supposed to run for 3 weeks, and it ended up running for 6 months. So
you say get them Grammys any type of way you can get them. Right?
I take it.
So Teddy Bear, what's going on with you? These gold albums and playing with some Why don't you tell me a few people that you played with?
Well, down the line,
Wow. Okay. Was that too hard? Down the line. Okay. So look, I tell you what. Let's talk about what Funkilicious is doing right now.
Wow. Well.
You look.
I'm doing the interview, man.
He part of it. He gonna ask me, but anyway.
But we can tell you right now. We're our single is out. It's called Snakes and Snails. We decided to put our first single out. It was a dedication for children. Because every time we do this show, every time we do a concert, and this song, people think it's actually a Parliament Funkadelic song, but it's actually our original song.
Right.
And kids go nuts at every one of our concerts when they come. So we're like, you know what? We might have something here, so let's put that one out first.
Right.
Even though you guys already know we're getting ready to drop some more.
Right.
But we wanted to do that one, for the kids, and it's funk. Yes, it is funk. It's original funk.
Right.
And
if
so,
y'all don't know what that is, Parliament.
If you don't know what that is,
Parliament,
Cameo,
Barcades,
Brick, Rose. We can go down to Rolls Royce, Ohio Players.
Oh, come on now,
Watch out there now. We can keep going. But that's what we grew up admiring. You know,
Right.
our parents was playing when we were little kids, and you know, dancing. We called it the dance era, really.
Right.
Really,
Right.
because cats was out pop locking and locking, you know, and break dancing. People forgetting that's where it came from.
Right.
So
Right.
what we're doing is we trying to keep that alive. We the
Yeah,
new
right.
generation of funk.
New generation.
Us, Funkilicious.
All
baby.
right. There it
You
is.
know?
There it is. Oh, okay. Oh, you know, a lot of people see this sign and think it's like devil worshiping and all that type of stuff. Let them know exactly, you know, somebody tell me where that really come from.
Well, actually, it actually was originated. The first person I seen do it was George Clinton, and it just stuck.
It just stuck, right.
It just stuck. I mean, Rick James.
Oh, yeah.
Rick James.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one of his. He gonna give it to you.
Yeah.
And it's a sign.
It was
Actually,
punk
it's a
funk.
sign of peace.
Yeah.
It's a peace sign
Exactly.
too. Besides this one, you know, this was kind of new. This came up in the '60s, but it was actually kind of like sign language.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And so, of course, by us being the Galactic babies,
Come on.
you know,
Yes, sir.
we adapted to it. Our whole structure is funk driven,
That's it.
straight out. You know, I call it what it is. You know, it's
Make you
funk.
dance, huh?
Exactly.
Make you
So
dance when you
dance
don't want to dance.
When you standing there in line ordering you something, we hear some music, funk music, come on, all of a sudden.
say that funk
and
face, huh?
You get that funk, and all nationalities got to bow down to it. All of a sudden, the next thing you know, I don't know why, little Timmy, I'm dancing.
Yeah.
It's that funk, baby.
Oh yeah. Real question.
Mm-hmm.
The members in Funkilicious,
Yeah.
do they drink, smoke, and do they believe in God?
Oh, number one,
That's Jesus Christ.
we believe in God.
That's
Number
first.
one, that's number
first.
one.
Okay.
Bar
You
none.
got to pray
Amen.
before and after. You got to
And-
pray before and after.
Amen.
And then drinking and smoking, nah.
Nah. You get the boo.
Because we
What'd you say?
You get the boo.
You get the
Funkilicious,
boot
we don't
out
play
of
that.
here, huh?
And the reason
Yes.
why is because we've grown up to be mentored by a lot of legends,
Mm-hmm.
and the things that they went through in their lives, they basically are telling us, you know, this don't go together. I'll never forget when I was real young, James Brown told me to my face, drugs and alcohol don't go together with music.
Right.
Because music is universal. Music is what makes the universe go, and it's from God.
Right.
Right.
It's a part of God.
He was a perfect example.
Exactly. And he said, take it from me.
Right.
He said, I'm prime example, and I never forgot that. But we got a chance, and I'm just saying, we got a chance to work with a lot of legendary funk people that we know, and a lot of them have passed away, you know, and
From that.
just the things that they told us and told us what to not to do was stray from this. We sit and watch the music business for the last 30 years beyond, you know, when we were babies, the things that people have fallen apart because they're not having their faculties together because they either getting high or got strung
Right.
out on drugs
Right.
or drinking, you know, and people not helping them to teaching them how to finance. And that's a
Right.
major problem in the industry. Not teaching a lot of young people how to finance their money
Right.
when they're making money or how to act in public. We were blessed. We went to a place called the Young Saints in
I'm
the
glad you
the
saw
hood.
All
Yeah.
right.
I'm
In
glad
the
you
All right.
said it.
heart
I was
of
just gonna
South
say that.
Central Los Angeles,
Young
Main and Gage. We went there, and it took some street kids,
Evelyn and Tommy
musicians
Roberts.
from the streets, and took us and molded us into professional musicians. They got us in a union. We at 18, we were in SAG. We were, you know, and we were doing a lot of things in the community. You know, we was performing for Mayor Tom Bradley when we, like I said, we were kids.
Right. Right.
Gilbert Lindsay, God rest his soul, God rest Bradley's soul. But we got a chance to know them, and Mark Ridley Thomas, which is in the
Yeah.
council right now.
Yes.
And
yes.
we got a chance as kids to watch him, become a mentor as well in the community. But a lot of the things in the community, as far as music, it was not. We grew up when it was bands.
Right.
When it was
Wasn't that
bands.
awesome?
It wasn't
I mean, you know, I'm using that big word awesome, but yeah, we come from that whole banner. They laughing at me because
That's a big
actually
word,
I'm
though.
in the group also.
Yeah, yeah.
So, how many people is in the group, and can you name
How many people in the group? Too many? No.
Too many.
No, he's just playing.
But it is a huge group, and
I can't name them if I don't see them.
Oh Lord.
Well,
I know this by face.
Well, think about this.
Okay.
We just recently, we went years without having a horn section. Everybody kept saying, "Man, that'd be the icing on the cake."
Right.
You guys put that horn section. We put that horn section in our last concert, and people went nuts.
Oh yeah.
You know, that authentic sound. You know, and that's what we grew up like I said, as little kids. That's what we grew up hearing. Those horns. Then all of a sudden, the horns was gone.
Right.
We love the synthesizer. Of course, we love the synthesizer, but there was something about those horns that took it to a whole nother level. So we finally incorporated that into our sound. But it's a
Well, go ahead.
No,
I'm
you
listening.
go ahead.
I mean, you know,
Oh, you get big.
big time over here. So, so can you tell us a little something about this video?
What video?
Wow.
We just playing. Our music video, Snakes and Snails, it talks about the values when we were kids. You know, the values that are gone. All the kids would walk around doing this.
Right.
Now, when we were coming up, even though we came up with, you know, computers as well, but
not phones.
Yeah, and cell phones, that even if they had it, we wouldn't be on them. Our parents made us go outside and play.
Right.
You know, we played amongst our friends. We had jam sessions. Our thing was playing sports. Yeah, all three of us was playing sports and doing music. That was it.
Right. Hey, and talking about that, what's so amazing is that me being in the industry for so long, me and Freddy Sweet been passing each other up
we met
for
long
30
time when we were kids.
Over a little 30 years we were kids, and how it just came all back around, and now we're trying to give the audience.
We not
trying,
take that
not.
word out.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Which correct me. We're doing it.
We're not trying to do nothing.
So with this video, okay, so some of this video that you gave me, it has a little bit of the live. You got little clips of the live feel, and I think the single and some pictures or something like that.
Right,
yeah.
So let's get to that video.
You know what, y'all? I think we need a flashlight. Let's get funky on this guitar. Come on, you get fiddles right here. Get fiddles, get funky now. One nation, nothing can stop us now.
Nice, real nice. Where were you guys, during that time?
During that time, We were doing it was a Universal Cultural Film Festival in Palos Verdes, California, and we were guest performers for the event, and we actually won an award as well for our participation in it, and we were representing.
Yes, sir.
Representing.
Yes.
South Central Los Angeles.
Oh, here. So, what instrument you play, Mr. Teddy Bear?
Percussion, drums, and whatever else you put in my hand.
Whatever, huh? You gonna leave out singing too?
I only sing when I have to.
He's lying. He sings too.
Yeah, he
Lead
sings.
background vocalist, percussion and drums, and whatever else you need me to do.
Whatever else? I hear you. So, let's see. How many songs you had Funkilicious has written?
Wow.
I mean, I know we got the single "Snakes and Snails," and hey, man, that's funky. It's pretty hot. How many songs have you written?
We've written.
Wow. Together?
Oh, yeah.
250 songs.
Wow.
We write.
We have a library of 250 songs for the band of Funkilicious.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we've written tons of tracks.
Wow.
You know, unlimited tracks. And I used to work at Paisley Park West here in Century City. And one thing Prince said was to continue to write, because the way your mind thinks, you can write a song. If you're creative, every day you walk down the street, bam, there's a song.
Right.
So you write it down. It doesn't have to be for yourself.
Right.
It can be for somebody else.
Right,
And that's one thing he taught me. You know, when I was there for a while, I was under Kerry Gordy. Kerry Gordy was the president of Paisley Park West.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I don't mean to laugh, y'all, but
But you know what's interesting to me is
Kerry Gordy Jr.
Oh, okay. But all these names, these are Grammy and all these people you work with. And is it true that you sung behind, or not sung behind, but you was a part of Shalimar at one point?
Yes, I was. I sung in 1990. I sung on their last album, 1990, 1991, with Sidney Justin.
Right.
And Mickey Free and Delisa was on it. I sung background. I was singing background with them at first. And then when Delisa and Mickey Free decided, that was it.
That was it.
Mickey, Delisa, and Mickey Free, Delisa, and Howard Hewitt was Shalimar before Jody and Jeffrey quit.
Right. Okay.
Then after Howard quit, Sidney Justin took his place.
Right.
And then after Delisa and Mickey quit, then he called me.
Hey, that's good. I mean, that's good. But I was watching YouTube. Okay.
Oh, Lord.
I was watching YouTube, and it
Which
was the
one?
Arsenio Hall show. Was that you in the background with Bobby Brown?
Yes, I worked with Bobby Brown and I worked with Ralph Tresvant.
Wow.
Yes,
Okay,
I sure did. You can see
okay.
me back there with my Robin Hood haircut, getting it. Brooke Payne who choreographed it, the one that you guys see famous that played Chucky Atkins for Motown, the Temptation story. But he was the one that was the one that created the routines and everything, and a lot of people don't give him the just due.
And
All
say
the
his name
routines. Yes, Brooke Payne.
Brooke Payne.
Yes.
You hear that, Brooke Payne? You getting them props, man.
He's a good choreographer.
He was the one that was the creation of New Edition. That's the truth.
Wow.
So I got a chance to work with Ralph for a while.
Okay.
So
So
Bobby as well.
right. So basically, Funkilicious is an all-star band.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's an all-star band because they work with so many people. I mean, like I was saying, you guys, I am part of Funkilicious,
Yes.
and I've worked with some of everybody. And the last big one before other stuff happened was Tina Marie. And we definitely, and we find out we got some of the same friends, like
Yeah.
like
Jeff Subtle,
yes, Yes.
And like, we can go down the line, Don Wyatt. We can go down the line of all the
just
musicians.
thousands of people that we
Yeah.
know, you know, and we like to
Eddie
give
Miller.
props also to Zap.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I see you, Terry. All right,
That's
man.
my big
Terry.
I'll
bro.
call you when I get out of here.
That's my
Oh.
big brother.
Terry,
That's my big
Greg,
bro, Greg.
Lester,
Yeah,
Thomas.
man.
Yeah.
Roger was like a brother to me. He was a big brother to me. And I met Roger through Gary Jackson, bass
Okay.
player that played. He suffered from function, and he played for Sly and the Family Stone.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually originally met Roger through him. And so we formed this bond, and they were my big brothers, boy. God rest their soul. Now they're in heaven.
Yes, yes.
But Roger was the one that taught me how to play talk box, you know, on the keyboard, because I played it on a guitar, and Roger's like, I played on the guitar too. So he took me in there. He had his synthesizer, and he showed me. He had little marks on the synthesizer, so he remembered where it was.
Right.
And I didn't get it at first.
That
and
was
then-
that Moog. Huh?
Yeah, it was a Moog, and then
Yeah.
I told him about the Yamaha.
Come on, tell that story.
Told him about
Come
this.
on now.
Some people don't know that story, but what happened was I had a Yamaha. It was about this big. It was a toy. It was like a toy.
Right.
And so Roger's seen. He's like, "Man, little brother, what's that?" I said, "It's a synthesizer." He said, "Man, I'm gonna have to go get me one of them."
Now we talking about Roger Trout.
We talking about Roger Troutman, late Roger Troutman, and a lot of people don't know that story, but it's a true story. And so me, Roger, and Gary, Gary played talkbox, so he even actually made one. You talking about some
Terry do
genius,
too. Yeah.
some genius that walked this planet. Roger was a flat out genius. Gary was a flat out genius. This boy made a talk box out of a speaker and some wires and a tube and some tape. And I had never seen nothing like that. And Roger was laughing at him because it looked like a pile of mess, but
But it worked.
but it actually worked.
But
you
it
know.
worked. All right. Come on, Teddy Bear. You've been kind of quiet, and I know for a fact he is not quiet.
Well, the reason
So,
why I'm quiet
come on.
is because if he's doing all the talking, I'm going to let him talk. I'm not going to step
Well,
on his
look,
toes.
gonna happen. I'm gonna do you like a puppet.
Go ahead. Sit me on your lap. Then.
No.
We're going to get it going.
Believe it or not, y'all, we like this every single day.
Yeah.
We are brothers, and we just family. And people don't really understand how tight grown men can just be, and we just biggest kids that you want to see.
Yeah.
But we'll give you a good show.
Oh yeah.
We'll definitely give you a good show. Now, do you mind giving information out about how to contact Funkilicious?
Well, you can throw a pigeon out there, you know, one of them. No, I'm playing. You can reach us on funkiliciousband.com. That's our website, or Reverb Nation /Funkilicious, or Facebook /Funkilicious, or the New Generation of Funk. Okay, you can reach us there too. Join our group, and then that way you can keep in touch with what we're doing as well. We're on YouTube. We're all over YouTube. We're all over Twitter. Twitter is kind of like,
It's nationwide.
but
now,
we're everywhere. And right now the single is out. Snakes and Snails by Funkilicious is out. It's in every download engine that's out there. Please get out and support it, because we are doing it all independent. And we did it before.
I
we
want
did
to
it once before.
I want to say thanks to my cousin Boxx. He does a lot. He does a lot behind the scenes. He does a lot behind the scenes. So
Thank you.
I don't want to leave him out, because after we go out the door, I don't know what kind of mode he gonna be.
Oh, wow.
I want to give him his props right now.
Oh,
See, I want to give him his props. I want to give him his props. See, I ain't quiet as I pretend to be, but
No, he
I want to
ain't.
give him his props right now. He deserves
you.
his props. You know what
Thank
I'm
you,
saying?
Cuzzo.
Y'all give him his props, because
Thanks,
he really
Cuzzo.
needs his props. He really do. He do a lot. He do a lot.
And in our band, you guys, he's phenomenal musicians.
Oh, wow.
Phenomenal
I'm
being
bass player.
interviewed
He
now?
sings.
He's off the chain. He's off the chain.
And talk box.
Oh yeah.
Extraordinaire.
It's too many instruments that he played, but we don't get to that.
Wow.
And
Hey,
produce and engineer. All of that.
Engineer, all that.
We got to give it up to us.
Yeah,
We got to
he's
give
the
up the
man.
funk, y'all.
He's
We
the
got to
man.
get you
Give
the
up the
funk,
funk,
always.
y'all.
He's the man.
look, I enjoyed you guys. Will you come back
Likewise.
again?
Anytime,
Will you
bro.
come back
Of
again?
course you know. We
Anytime.
family.
Yeah, I know. I got to do it. It's TV.
It's okay.
So anyway, thank you for tuning in. Now, video. See you next week, okay? Keep it funky, y'all.
Always, baby.